Fat bitch is back and broke her arm. And she's crying. Well, she hasn't eaten in fucking like 4 days. Oh my god, she's gonna die if I don't feed her. Oh, but she got poison? A couple cans of food, some water? You did good, pig. The radio is crucial to establishing communications with the U.S. Army as well as for listening out for any trouble that may be headed your way. If you get lucky, maybe you'll catch some music too. Doubt it. Who's playing music in the fucking apocalypse? And if they are, they're gonna die. You know, you just, priorities should be survival plans, prepness, evacuation points, new settlements. Not fucking Johnny Be Good by fucking Elvis or whoever. Good news, everyone. The expedition is back. Scratch that out. The fat bitch is back. Sometimes they'll return with extra supplies. Sometimes they won't. Other times they'll come back with a nasty injury like that broken arm that fat was. She probably tripped trying to find a cheeseburger at McDonald's. Other times they'll come back with an extra nasty injury or even radiation sickness. Believe me, you don't want to get those. I hear glowing in the dark isn't as fun as it sounds. This time, your explorer was hurt, but they will recover after the proper use of a first aid kit. You can use one during rationing. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Fat Bitch returning to the shelter from the surface. Our poor house was completely deranged above our shelter. It's really sad and devastating. Where will we live after we get out of this mess? I don't think that's something you should be worrying about right now. Surely fate is not cruel enough to keep pushing us to Dolores' sister in Toronto. Well, Toronto, the president isn't Trump there, so I mean, Well, I'm sure actually, with all current affairs in mind, this is Trump's fault. Yes, this is Trump's apocalypse. This is a reality coming to all of our backyards. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really believe that. The only recognizable feature in the kids' room were burned desk and fat bitch's bed. There was a hidden stash under the bed. Of course, the fat bitch had soup cans under her bed. Our kitchen is a pile of rubble because fat bitch just sat at the surface for 5 days and ate all the food out of the kitchen. This is lies. This is how people like this work. She went up there, destroyed the kitchen, eating the cans and everything. Threw a couple back down to us. I'm not feeding this bitch for another 4 days. Watch her not die. That means she lied. Our kitchen is a pile of rubble. It took us weeks to find those lovely chairs. Dolores, shut the fuck up. That matched the floor. Tiles now? There were nowhere to be found. They were nowhere to be found. Only a few bottles of water remained scattered in the dirt. Only a handful of books. Why are you looking for books? Okay. Now that I'm upset that this bitch is up there looking for fucking books to read, let me carry on. Only a handful of books survived the apocalypse. It was a Christian apocalypse. They were scattered all over the lawn. It was a Christian apocalypse. Many of them were badly burned. But a scout handbook, yes, I learned from Markiplier that this is essential. With the number 13 scribbled on the first page was barely touched. I hope Timmy was in 13 or this is not some type of cult. The muddy swamp, which used to be our toilet. What? Okay, I understand what happened here. The fat bitch got into the kitchen, destroyed it, ate everything, even the cans, went to shit her brains out, and flooded the bathroom. This is the truth. You know, this is what I'm reading here is the story that's being presented to us, but now I'm deciphering the truth from these lies. The muddy swamp, which used to be our toilet, is now home to something that remotely resembles a mutated turtle. Mutations don't occur in 5 fucking days. But we'll go past this little great bit of logic. After exchanging a few pleasantries, okay, now you're talking to the 5-day mutated turtle, We're going to call it a charcoal now. It gave us anti-bug spray. So anti-bug spray, that would mean it attracted bugs? Because bug spray repels bugs. So anti-bug spray would attract them. And wished us all the best of luck because turtles, after 5 days in radiation, often learn English language. One anti-bug spray. Mary Jane is quite hungry. No, she's not, because she just devoured our kitchen. And I don't know why I just gave her by her surname. Fat bitch is quite hungry. Fat bitch caught something nasty. Fat bitch was injured. Fat bitch is really tired. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Dolores will not last long without water. Ted is really thirsty. Oh, I forgot I haven't drank anything for like 2 days. Oh. Okay, yeah, alright. Bottle goes 4 ways. I was so worried. I was like, who's not drinking today? You need at least one alive adult to keep going. If you send your only survivor to the surface, you won't know what's happening in your bunker until they come back. And when they do, your shelter might have already belonged to someone else. I don't know why I'm doing that. Already belonged to someone else. A decent padlock might protect it, but not for long. This was a busy day. Take your time and get some sleep. If you made it this far, you're doing great and have a chance for getting out of this. It looks like asshole. It looks like asshole with an F. Out of this shithole? Okay, apparently, I don't know. Dude, the resolution's so small. It's such a horrible idea. Out of this shithole, hopefully soon, but don't quote me on that. Well, I'm going to quote you on that, because you said we're getting out of this, and you said we're doing good. This sick bitch needs to go. We've only just sent somebody outside, but let's give it another go today, shall we? The first time, we were only asked to pick one unlucky ba. One brave volunteer to save the day. This time you will also get a chance to equip your explorer with some useful gear. Feed your troops and I'll see you at the shelter entrance. Who is waiting outside? That army man is just going to kill us all. Fat bitch is quite hungry. Timmy is on his best behavior. How long will it last? Today was relatively calm for Dolores. Ted is not complaining today, at least not very much. Well, Ted always bitches. And Dolores, you get to eat and drink, you get to eat and drink, you get to eat and drink, you don't get a med kit. Because you stole everything. No. Okay, you get a med kit. No! Then you don't get a med kit. And you don't eat because you're a fat bitch. Anything can be useful outside, and some items... Anything can be useful outside, and some items can even improve scavengers' chances of survival. Notice you have a suitcase. That's handy. With a suitcase, your explorer can carry more. Go ahead, pick something. I have nothing to pick, because I am horrible at providing. Oh, I do. No, you're not taking the fucking radio. You can have bug spray. No, you can have a suitcase. Oh, why would I send Ted? Why did I send the... Oh my god, that was the worst decision I've ever made. At least maybe he'll bring back some fucking useful supplies, because he fucking sucked at grabbing shit in the first 60 seconds. But it was my first try. Morning, people. You're probably asking yourself one simple question. What's the point of sitting in this atomic shelter? Why don't I just leave? Well, leaving is a death sentence. If the radioactive sickness doesn't kill you, then the giant scorpions will. So they're scorpions now. Okay. You can trust me on that. Your only chance is our boys arriving to rescue you. I don't think about that. I don't think... you're putting too much faith in the government here. So every good citizen needs to do one thing. Seek contact with the U.S. military and await a rescue. Fat bitch... Fat bitch's diet could use a little food. No, it's a diet. It's an effective diet. Timmy seems okay, as much as he can be in our current situation. Dolores is quite calm, given the situation. Yes, because she's watching her children die. Ted left for the surface. We'll hope he'll be back soon. He took a suitcase. Today's ration supplies. Okay, no. I'm not wasting a fucking med kit on you, and I'm not giving you food or water, because my other people are more valuable than you. No. The rescue ain't coming today, but will come get you eventually. You need to keep your radio operational and be ready to venture into the wastes. However, you also need to be careful. It might not be only our soldiers out there. There could be bandits, or worse, commies. Oh, the fucking commies. Or the government. Just imagine what will happen if the Reds discover you. So let's agree to the rules for this drill. You only open the door if it's someone knocks 2 times. Am I clear? 2 knocks. See, this type of game I don't have. Now I've like lost patience for it. Ted, you didn't bring shit back, Ted. Ted, you seriously brought a suitcase back. What you left with. Day 8. You'll need to remember that some days will be very intense. A lot of things will happen that you'll need to be prepared for. That's why any day that gives you a break is a blessing, and you'll need to make sure you make the most of it. Eat, drink, and relax. Well, what else are they gonna fucking do? They're in a bomb shelter. Eat, drink, and relax while thinking about all those commie bastards. I don't know why I keep doing that. I keep going into like a commie bastard who don't have any comfy bunkers like you. I keep doing it. It's like a Russian accent. That thought always gets me through the day. The commies out there and the radiation and the ronjons. I got in an argument with somebody once. The Russian term, well, it used to be for radiation used to be ronjons, like the measurable unit. And somebody said I was full of shit. No, it was. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. He brought back a suitcase. The fucking suitcase. You left with the fucking suitcase. Our need for entertainment took us to the local cinema. A portion of the theater was still standing, including at least one cinema hall. We went into there hoping to salvage. There was one of you. Or at least find some film posters. Bitch, you were looking for popcorn! When we recognized the sign of the food stand sticking from between the rubble, we were hoping to find some popcorn. Yeah, I knew it! Popcorn! There was none, but the tomato soup dispenser was still working. There was a tomato soup dispenser at a movie theater. Let's ignore how retarded that is. And then we're going to continue into why did you only get 2? The only thing left of the ticket booth is the door with a padlock on it. The security here must have been questionable. Yeah, the movie theater with a tomato soup dispenser. The whole movie theater was questionable. Someone forgot to take the key out. Oh my god. Fat bitch's diet could use a little food. Everyone has to drink something, including fat bitch. Is there any water left? Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago, because Timmy just changes. He's a flip-flopper. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. Every day is relatively calm for Dolores. Ted says there's no need to worry about him. He's okay. That's a good, what is it, matriarch? No, that's the woman. But that's a good foundation for a family. I'm good. I'm good. I'm starving, but I'm good. You eat. Ted eats. Dolores eats. Timmy eats. Yeah, alright. We made it 8 days without giving this bitch any food. I'm telling you, man, she got into the kitchen. It wasn't destroyed before she got there. Alright. As long as you keep your shelter stocked and remain cautious, you should be okay. However, every choice you make may come back to bite you on the ass. Even after a few days or weeks, consider your options carefully. This is a drill, but if the nukes start dropping, it'll be a totally different story. Commies. The whole time I'm just trying to kill this lady. Just kill fat bitch. Ah, the lights flickered. Everybody else is just cool. Then you look at fat bitch and she is like struggling. Her eyes are bloodshot, her arms broken, bleeding through the bandages. Day 9! If I were you, I'd check the door. Our extraction team might be coming for you any day now. But be careful, this is a post-apocalyptic scenario, and you never know what's coming. Fat bitch keeps fainting. We really need to feed her, find her something to drink fast. Some water for Timmy would be nice. Water is all Dolores wants. Ted is complaining today, at least not very much. I don't have any water to give anyone. Oh my god, that would have been the worst decision ever. Alright, everybody eats today. Someone's at the door. You can hear several knocks. If you listen closely, you can make out the sequence of 3 knocks. Do you open the door? Yes, I'm opening the door because we're dead anyway. Please take fat bitch. No new supplies. I know maths is hard. I'm all for banning it in schools. Why does it say maths? Math is hard. We're banning it in schools, but seriously, how do you mistake 2 for 3? You were only open on 2 knocks. If this was a real apocalypse, someone would probably cooking your leg over a campfire, or worse, making you read Mary? Making you read Mary. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We really need to find her something to drink fast. You know, fat bitch. Timmy is in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. I don't have water. Dolores will not survive without water. Still alive. Survive without water any longer. The morning's been calm enough. Ted and calm enough for Ted, and he's doing well. How do I send them out? You need to go. Okay, at this point, she gets a med kit. As you were counting imaginary sheep in your head, another series of knocks broke your concentration. Someone is really hammering on the door and probably not taking no for an answer. 2 knocks, 2 knocks, 2 knocks. The pattern keeps repeating. Yeah, it was 2 knocks. Open the door. It was the army. Come on, you Navy SEALs. Did we survive? Well, I mean, it was a test. The end. Good job. You're safe and sound with our brave soldiers. And now we can all have some apple pie. You deserve it. You can now go back to your lovely house and continue your idyllic lives. If any atomic trouble comes your way, you know what to do and how to save yourself. I do hope it never comes to this, but if it does, I'm sure it will, because this game is all about that. Good luck. See you when all of this blows over. We held out for 11 days. Day 5, our house 60 seconds later. What? Day 8 Hollywood, day 11 successfully passed the drill. Alright! I'm glad I didn't have the face cam because my fucking face was posted to the laptop screen to try to read this microscopic print. It was fun. But these type of games don't apply to me. I lose patience after day 2. Okay, well, if you liked the video, hit the dislike button. If you dislike the video, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you want to unsubscribe, shove this laptop in the toilet. Alright, thank you for watching.